académica de la Academia Internacional para Sistemas en Ciencias Cibernéticas y miembro del Consejo Científico Multiversidad Mundo Real Edgar Morán. Es discípula colaboradora de esta red desde hace más de 15 años. Ella es miembro de varios consejos editoriales de revistas revisadas por pares internacionalmente reconocidas, indexadas, incluyendo el Comité Científico de Ludus Complexus, revista multiversitaria de complejidad. En 1997, 98, 2004, 2012, 2015, fue colaboradora becaria de Alexander von Humboldt Investigación en el Centro de Synergetics University of Stuttgart y el Carol von Linde Academic of Technical University of Munich. Invitada como también becaria y colaboradora en el Centro Edgar Morán de Investigación Interdisciplinaria, y sus campos de experiencia, desde luego, es una epistemología profunda y el análisis sistémico, justamente desarrollado por las ciencias duras y la inteligencia artificial desde hace años, con un foco especial en la complejidad de la metodología interdisciplinaria y los estudios interdisciplinarios, así como filosóficos. Ha publicado más de 11 libros en ruso y en inglés, así como 40 artículos revisados por pares en todo el plano internacional, en todo el mundo. Elena nos va a dar su ponencia en inglés muy breve. Elena, you have almost 8 to 10 minutes, specifically because I am trying to translate just the main ideas, and all the relators and the forest are listening very careful to you. Very welcome to this effort for didactics and pedagogy. Go forward.
Thank you very much, Graciela. Muchas gracias. Buenas tardes a todos. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I'm from Moscow. So I would like to present my view very shortly about the systemic approach to education, trends for educational policy of the 21st century. The starting point is the thought of the well-known Russian philosopher Evald Ilyenkov. He said that school should teach how to think, and this is the most important thing. How to teach. So to teach critical thinking and high order thinking. What is high order thinking? High order, it's like a meta or transdisciplinary umbrella for all discipline, and like a bird view for all disciplines. And we need to develop soft skills in the 21st century, such as self-organization, communication, cooperation, using complex instruments of labor, creativity, and critical thinking. New trends includes not only soft skills, but also learning to learn, lifelong learning, and also new literacy. New literacy include also transdisciplinary approach. Global competencies include the ability to consider problems from different perspectives, both local, global, and intercultural, and also to be to ensure our well-being and sustainable development. Pedagogical practices include the stimulating of own student learning activities, creating a motivating educational environment, learning through research, assessment for learning, and personalized training, as well as in very different disciplines. For example, in medicine, we have personalized medicine. Here also in education, personalized training, personal teaching, personal learning, and project training. we in our university just developed this kind of activity with students to make common projects, professor and students. Competencies include also creative thinking and systemic thinking. Competence also of interaction with others, cooperativeness, ability to cooperate, and ability to negotiate. And the new ability includes also cooperation with oneself for each our student, self-regulation and self-control and self-organization. This is new literacy. I am going very quickly because I would like to go to the main point of my view. So the system methodology of education. The system methodology of education includes my view. It was developed with my colleagues. So it's construction of personality. Constructivist approach is also very important from my point of view. And awakening, what is the meaning of awakening? Awakening is meaning that education is the awakening of soul of a student or a disciple. According to Plato, the Greek philosopher, the disciple is not a vessel to be filled, but a torch to be lit. And this means awakening. Small but very right influences on the soul of our students. Personal transformation and participatory self-making. And now I will go to the main point, synergetic methods of education. The systematic approach is promising the development of creative pedagogic practices. First, there are holistic, integrative methods in education. Integrity is manifested not only in the presentation of all knowledge, but also in the formation of skills, not only in knowledge, but about not only know what, but also know how. It means critical thinking, communication, collaboration, and creativity. In the international literature, these skills are referred to as 4C skills. Critical thinking, first C, communication, second C, collaboration, third C, and creativity and innovation. The other side of the holistic approach to education and systemic approach of education is the growing trends today toward interdisciplinary or transdisciplinary connection in education. I refer to work of Edgar Morin, his work, A Well-Fitted Head, Reform of Thinking. Edgar Morin's work of 1999. He plays with Michel de Montaigne concept of well-arranged head, la tête bien faite in French, la tête bien faite. It means that we do not fill the heads of our students with knowledge, but we make some stimulating and awakening influences on them. This means that we should have a general ability to pose and to solve questions and to operate with principles of organization that allows us to connect knowledge and give it meaning. It's my citation from Edgar Morin. Secondly, the systematic view on education. It's the complexity of interaction, of interactive interaction between a teacher and a student. When a teacher ceases to be a mentor who indicates or tells students to learn something on how to behave, and enters into cooperation and co-creation with them. In general, this merges with their current trend in the development of so-called participatory pedagogy. It means encouraging students to ask questions, gamification in education, immersion, when students find themselves deeply immersed in the process of solving educational problems. Innovativeness, this is the ability to innovate, to make innovation, stimulate the work of imagination, some cognitive abilities, and self-determination and risk acceptance. And third, and the last one, the system approach in education is closely related with constructivist approach. Education in general is the creation, construction, and of a desired future as a result of our influence of the younger generation. And the theory of systems in general and synergetics in particular show us that they have the ability not only to describe complex systems, but also to construct them, defining them in accordance with the image of desired future. And this, I would like to stop here because of the lack of time. Thank you very much for your attention. Muchas gracias. Sound.
Thank you very much, Helen. Agradezco muchísimo que te hayas autorregulado tú solita y que nos hayas dado estas líneas. Por favor, te pido revisar el chat para ver si estás de acuerdo con las traducciones simultáneas que fuimos incorporando. Y quisiera ahora también dar la palabra muy rápidamente, ya que nuestro panel tenía exactamente una hora con